Hey, what's up guys? If you clicked on this video, it means you're probably a new realtor and you want to know how to make $100,000 in your first year. Well, stay tuned. What's up guys? It's Calvin, the social realtor, and this is a really cool video because I know I see a lot of ads everywhere, YouTube, Instagram. A lot of agents are posting, how do you make $100,000 in your first year of real estate? Then you click on it, you got to go through this big process. You maybe take a course and pay $100 or $50, or you buy a book. But the truth of the matter is you can capture a lot of it into a small video like this, and this is why I'm sharing it. If you do like it, I hope you follow me and continue to see what I bring to the table for you. The industry has evolved quite a bit. You know, when I first started in 2011 or 2012, the average house, I believe, was like 400,000. And so I was selling properties in the 300,000 mark, hoping to get something in the 400,000 mark, because 2.5% of a $400,000 deal is 10,000. Well, even then, if you did the math, you sell 10 properties at 400,000, well, that's $100,000 in gross commissions earned. Easier said than done, but if you break it down, that's less than a house a month. Now we're at a point where properties like that are not condos, they average in the 900,000. Condos are averaging in the 500, 600,000. So it makes it a lot easier for you new agents, or even agents that have been in the industry and are now trying to, blow up to attain that six-figure mark. And the strategy is simple. If you're new in the real estate scene, then you know what? The first thing you need to do is you need to create a database. That means anyone that you've had if you've had contact with anybody in the last years, let's say the last 4 years, and you know what, if you could call them and they would remember you, put their information into a database. We're talking name, address if you have it, phone, email, so that you can keep track of people that you've contacted. Once you get your license, or even once you're willing to go to the next level, blast them with the email, and don't be afraid. You know what? These guys are people that you've made a relationship with at some point. They want to hear from you, okay? So create an email, say, hey, what's up guys? It's Calvin. I'm in the real estate industry now. I know you know me, I know you, and I know we could do great work together. This is what I bring to the table. Here's my contact information. Holler at me if you have a question. You may get a response, you may not. The truth is, 99% probably won't. One, you're new to the industry. They've probably had relationships with agents. Who cares about you at this point? The secret is to continually be on their minds or keep in contact so that they remember you when the time comes. When it comes to real estate agents, they can only remember two. Maybe a friend, maybe somebody they saw in a bus shelter or something. So when someone is interested in real estate, as long as you can contact them when they are interested, the business is yours. So when it comes to your database, follow up, give them a call. Hey, did you get my initial email? I just wanted to give you a shout and remind you that, or let you know if you didn't get my email, that I am in the real estate industry. I can help you out. This is what I specialize in. What are you thinking? Do you know anybody that would be interested in buying or selling in the next year? Pose the question to them if you're able to get a hold of them. See what their response is. And you know what? Keep at it. What they say is, if you've contacted them in 1 month, follow up 2 months later. So once every quarter, and that's enough to keep in contact with that particular database. The next thing is, be super social. My first listing that I ever received was from Kijiji, okay? Someone wanted to buy stools off me, and they came to the house, and I said, hey man, what do you need these stools for? And he was saying, I'm thinking about selling my house, so I'm putting stools into my kitchen. Ding, 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 I'm a real estate agent. I can help you out. One thing led to another. That was my first sale. So it's about being social, talking to people, and letting them know that you are in the industry. Don't be afraid. Whenever I meet somebody new, if I'm at a party, they say, how are you doing? I'm a little tired because I had so much real estate the other day. Oh, you're a real estate agent. Yeah, I am. What do you do? And then we talk about things like that. So always have in the back of your mind that, you are an expert in real estate. This is your profession, and don't be afraid to let people know. Those two things most likely will lead to your first transaction. Now, once you have one, guys, this is the secret. This is how you go from 1 to another, and soon you'll be laughing at the quantity of 10, okay? Once you have one, you door knock the area. You let people know you have a listing and say, guys, I'm just listing this new property, letting you know that. Quick FYI, there may be people that are interested in the neighborhood but don't like this particular property. If I have another buyer that's interested in your house, would you consider selling? You pose the question to them. They know that you're relevant because you're working in the neighborhood. They will think about it. If they say no, fantastic, whatever, you moved on, you can maybe mark it into a database for you to follow up in a year or 6 months. But if they say maybe, get their contact. When should I follow up? If they say 3 months, follow up in 1. If they say 6 months, follow up in 2. And just keep on it. Eventually you'll get a listing. Do open houses. It's the same way. It's the same thing. The people that you have door knocked already, they may come in and you revisit them. When the property is sold, you do the same thing. You door knock again. Hey, it's Calvin. Long time no see. Look, I did a great thing for the neighborhood. I sold this property for X. It's a new record. But like I said, there were people that didn't get the property that are probably still interested. I know you said you were thinking about selling. Is that still the case? Always end with a question. If you do these things, it shows that you're credible within the neighborhood. It shows that you're working hard, and that will lead to more business, okay? If you do one, it'll lead to another. If you do another, it'll lead to another. If you trust this formula, I guarantee you, by the 6th month, you'll already be at 10. Now, things happen, life happens, and nothing is ever as easy as you'd imagine it would be, and that's okay. But at the end of it, you would probably get to your 12-month mark and realize that maybe you've done 6 months worth of work, but you reached your goal. And that is 10 deals in the year, 100,000, your first year of real estate. Guys, if you like this video, please subscribe. We're going to be releasing content on a weekly basis, actually on a daily basis, 5 times a week. Things like this, my vlog, and then other key points in real estate. I'd love to hear from you, so subscribe, comment, and let's get this thing going.